Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, we're going to be decorating our main planner in this Franken planner. And this is a Laurel Denise mini, or small as they're calling it now, that I did put on discs so that I can do like a giant Franken plan with it. I decorated it with these dividers from Happy Planner. Not the best, size decoration, but still really pretty when you open the planner. And this really cute journaling card. And the first planner that we did was our learning planner, which is the kids' homeschool up here. I decided to pop that back into my main planner just to have it all at once. Sometimes at night when I'm trying to think about something I want to add or material that I need for their schooling the next day, I have to go get their homeschool notebook to put it in. So I like it up here. And this is a block layout that I printed out for free on the Laurel Denise website. You can see that video already on the channel. And I just did a couple quick little decorations on there. The back over here is going to be Bible timelines. That's what it's section for. And then this is probably going to be a list of names or places in the reading. I'm not sure yet for that. Then the actual Bible planner that I'm using is this little, I cut this planner cover out of a Dollar Tree reusable cutting mat. It is just a little frosted mat. I put some stickers on it to give some color and design to this little divider that I made in a previous video. So when I was setting up all the decorations in this video, bookmarks, everything, that is in a previous video where I'm basically styling my Laurel Denise like a Jane's Agenda. That's the title of the video, and that was a fun video. It took a lot of time to get this set up. Okay. So for the monthly over here, I did keep it really simple. I'm going to be writing the Bible readings in there for every day. So I don't need a ton of space, but I do need some space. Over here in my planner monthly, I write kind of the main thought of the reading that I read, or just like a thought that I have about the reading in here. And then here's the weekly. Over here, I do a little study of people and places that I'm reading about, maybe some main ideas. And then here, I usually write a verse, but this is pretty tiny, so I don't know if I'm gonna write a verse or maybe a thought about a verse. But I'm gonna try to write really small. I'll at least do a portion of the verse. So that is all for the Bible planner. So that's what we did in the last video, and you can check that out if you wanna see how I set all that up. And so now this is my main planner, this gorgeous Happy Planner divider that I cut up to fit onto these 7 discs for the Laurel Denise mini. So yeah, I have been busy trying to get things done because we are getting ready to move and I'm packing everything up. So I wanted to get everything ready for this monthly. So here is my main planner, and we're going to set this up and we're going to draw the lines and everything to get this ready. Let's see, yeah. And then in here, in this little Happy Planner section, I did make this cover out of a big Happy Planner. I did make these dividers out of extra dividers, and this is actually a Laurel Denise packaging piece. And what I have in here is just a vertical old 2020 layout that looks similar to some of their wellness layouts, and I'm using it as a fitness planner. This is the one that's like in my planner at my fingertips. I do also use the Joe as a pop-up fitness planner, but it's more to like remind me of what I want to get done for the day. And then back here is going to be a little goals planner. So for this video, we have a lot to decorate. So we are going to grab everything out. We only do this first week here. And I'm going to slide the paper clips to get this little monthly out. So if you want to see any of the setups or any of the previous decorations, all of that will be on the channel. And nothing here is perfect. I just tried to make it as pretty as possible. I wanted to add some color. And this is actually possible still if you have a Laurel Denise on the spiral. I'll show that in a different video. I did show a really quick clip in the last video when I was setting up the kids' planner, homeschool planner, because I did print out a block layout from the Laurel Denise website for free. And when I printed this out, I showed how to use it on a spiral. And that will work for some of these dividers if you want to add them on as well, just to add a little color. So we have this first week out. We're going to come here. We're going to take out both the monthly of this and the first week of this and just get some decoration on there. and the monthly of this. And the weekly of this. These are 2020 planners from Happy Planner, and I've never used a mini before. I've had them for a while. I thought they're super cute, but I just write really big. Oh, we forgot one piece, the back piece of the Laurel Denise. Just this thing. Look at this fun journaling card. I mean, like, I really had fun in that video, gals. Nothing looks perfect. You can see it's like just cut up pieces, but everything looks really pretty, you know, overall. So check out the video if you want to kind of see how to customize. And again, you can do the double punch method that I showed. Again, I will make a video on it, but the double punch method that I showed will work really well in to get on these extra dividers to make it very colorful. All right, here we go. So I have this Winter Wonderland sticker book, which I love, and I think we're gonna just lean into it again. The only other thing I was maybe thinking of using are these blue stickers back here. It's only one page of them. Yeah. Yeah, we can come and use some of these in a different, maybe the work planner. I think we're gonna stick with this for now because this is my new sticker book. Well, it's not new, but I'm using it, you know. Haven't used it yet. I got it well before winter. Okay, so I really want to get these two little cuties on. All right, so let me think about this. You know what we're going to do? This is Maine. What have I been using my Maine for? We're going to start with this weekly real quickly and just get these on. They're like these little Polaroids of like gals that are out in the snow having fun. So I'm going to put that up there. Okay, so those are on it. Let's get this set up here. And I need my ruler, and I need a paper towel or a tissue. I have a tissue over here. So I wanted to use this. We're gonna white these out these days. I'm gonna make my little cleaning chart, and I'm mimicking the Passionate Penny Pincher planner that I'm using right now in my main planner. I really love this setup. I don't know if I like all of the labels yet. I'm still trying to kind of incorporate them into my schedule, but I do love it. So we need, she does, okay, so we need, let me check these colors here. We're gonna have to do like a color test on these. And I have an extra page over here, so let's check it. This is what I was talking about. You can punch this into your coil and see how it has the double punch. So you punch the original punch and then you go in between and punch. So I'm just gonna say that real quickly, but let's do a pen test color here. Yeah, I like that one. Let's see, this one might be too bright. I don't hate it. What else do we have here? Those are greens, basically. Blue, it's okay. Blue. So that's, and then these two are 6. What other color? That's too bright. I see these purples are too bright. I think we can do this one. This one I think is gonna be too bright. Too bright. The pink might not be too bright though. And try the pink. Oh yeah, that's gonna be bright. All right, so that's all I have. These are just a pack of mild liners that I grabbed. The only ones I think at Walmart. So yeah, that's what that is. And what I'm gonna do, maybe I'm gonna try it without. Let's start with a green. Where's my favorite green? This one, it looks blue. What is it called? Bold Bissou, whatever that is. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can do a straight enough line. I don't trust myself, so I'm gonna do it on here. Oh, okay. There's one. Now let's do a light blue. Two. Should have made that closer. I'm gonna run out of room. So, what do we want to do next? Gray, maybe? Three. Purple. Four. It's too much of a gap in that one. That's okay. Four. We'll do dark blue now. Five. That's kind of bright. Six. And seven. Okay, not too bad. And now we're gonna make lines. So penciled lines. I don't know everything that I'm gonna put here. Oh, but what I'm basically gonna do, I think we do 4 lines. Let's see. So I'm gonna go in half on this square here. Basically, eyeballing it. And I'm gonna go half again. So I mentioned this in every video. You're gonna hear my husband in the background. He's not a quiet man. I probably could have done a couple more, but that's okay. Okay, a few lines there. Let's count. Well, there's 4 each. Okay, so 12. And I need to do a center line. So I'm just gonna highlight this center line. All right, is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have 6 tasks for each. I could have drawn, actually I could have drawn these across. Yeah, I should have, huh? Darn it. I already had the lines there. I should have just done it. Trial and error. The brown was not the best color to choose, especially to end on. That's kind of depressing. Okay, we will wipe this out as well because what I didn't do is put the headings on the top. So this is going to be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's pretty rough, but you can see the picture here. So the first things in the morning, so what I'm wanting to write here are things that I need to do every day in the morning. I do like having fold all in the evening. Obviously, I'm gonna put this because I like checking it off. Dishes in the morning and then dishes at night, and that's like washing and putting them away. So put them away in the morning, I wash them at night. Some people have that rotated differently. I will put exercise in the evening because that's when I like to do it. I think clean sink and wipe counters. Let's wipe counters in the morning before, you know, we get all the breakfast stuff out, although it seems counterintuitive. Counters, to wipe the counters is counterintuitive. And then we will wipe out sinks. Wipe sink, kitchen sink in the evening, and counters actually. So maybe I just have too much in the evening. Counters. Straighten. We'll just say pick up, straighten. I wrote it all on in pencil and I'm erasing. So pick up, living room. What else should I do in the morning? I'm gonna check her list, gals. I did put exercise in there. I wasn't thinking that I was gonna do that because I was thinking I don't want that necessarily on my cleaning list, but here's the real planner. And I got it for 2026. I used August for November, and then for December, I was going to use whatever month it is here, June. So what I was thinking of doing instead, it was just doing this in the Laurel Denise, and then I have a different way that I might use this in the mini if I stick with the mini. Start laundry. Okay, so prep dinner. So I'm just gonna look at her little list here and kind of pull some from there. Hers looks a lot nicer, right? She repeated colors in a pattern. Make beds. I mean, I do that if I need, let's say prep dinner. If I need to just have a spot that I can check off, it is nice to check that off every day. Well, I haven't been doing it this week. Okay, so put away dishes, wipe down kitchen. Okay, so tidy maintenance space. Wipe counter, pick living room. Yeah, so what was dishes away? I guess I can put make beds on there because I do make my bed. My boys make their own beds. Make bed. Oh, sweep has to go in the evening. So let's do sweep kitchen in the evening, and let's do sweep. I do sometimes sweep the living room. It's really quick with dog hair everywhere. It's quicker than bringing out the vacuum every time. Okay, so that is what I was going to do with that. And now we can continue to decorate. I know that looks a little rough. I think really other than the brown, the purple's a little off too. I think it looks okay, honestly. I'm okay with it. So, just want to put like a cute little, we'll do a snow globe down here. Do like a cute stack of books here. And I don't know, something little here. This is a, what are these called? The layered tray table things. Like it has like a gnome in there, a little tree, a little gnome, sweet gnome. A couple other things in there. I mean, that is cute. So this is gonna be an additional list to this because I did take this up for the Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So yeah, I think that's gonna be good. And I think I just want like a snowflake up there. Let's do this fun pink one. Okay, so that's it for the weekly. We kind of went backwards on that. We don't usually do the weekly first. I like to do the monthly first. So now let's get to that. And the monthly includes like these two, because this will be covered after the first week. So whatever the next week is what will be seen. So we'll focus on these. And I would love just like a really soft color for washi. This pink might get away with it. It's kind of like a coral pink, but we're gonna do it anyway. I just like to top and bottom my pages. And this has stars, which kind of look like snowflakes, just not really. You see how it's kind of like a deeper pink, not a super soft pink. And I'm gonna go across on the first weekly. I just like that. If I have enough, I like to do that. And we'll do the top here. It's fun to start December in pink. I like it. Okay, so this is my main planner. My main and my cleaning planner. So everything on the monthly, let's get some of these out of the way. Everything on the monthly is like birthdays, holidays, all of that stuff are gonna be on the monthly. So what I wanted to do is bring in some Nancy's stickers for Hanukkah. So let's get that. Yeah, some of these would be cute. Didn't I use some of these? Maybe I used a different pack. I got a couple of these. I think we will, you know, white out the holidays here that we're not going to celebrate. I'm going to do a Happy Hanukkah here because it's tiny enough. And I don't know, maybe I'll put a sticker on each night. That could be fun. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, so let's get back to our book here. I still might use some of those stickers. I'll have to count and see how many I have. What else do we want to put on here? I mean, there are a lot of fun things, so I think we can get a lot on here of these smaller stickers. Like we have this teeny tiny cup of cocoa. That's really fun to go somewhere. We'll start the page with that. We end the page with a pink snowflake. Okay, let's cover this up again. I think we could do some boxes over here. So this month I did like meal lists. That light just turns off on its own. So I do think it could be fun to have this list here. This is a winter to-do list. Put it here on the side. Also because it's pretty. And I don't know, I'm thinking, what if I do 3 boxes? I'm trying to think what I need. So we can plan, we can do some planning on this side, like dinners. So why don't we do 2 sections? And I might have to add some, we'll get the, do we have the washi still out? I might have to add some Post-its or extra planning pages as well, but I'm eyeballing it. And I think one section is going to be like special foods, and another one can be something else. And so I want a couple gals in here. Okay, I have an idea. I don't know how it's gonna look, but let's check it. I'm thinking this box, and then these gals on either side. So I kind of center this. And it'll be like a diagonal, so I don't love that, but it's okay. And I'm thinking this gal over here. Hello Winter. And then this gal, really cute with her scarf here. Yeah, so it's like this diagonal, but I'm not gonna let that bother me. And definitely what I used to. And then I just do think I want some greenery on the page, so. We have the tree there. Yeah, I just think something like this could be pretty. Should we put it up here? I kind of think we should. Okay. Okay, I need something there too. If you do one side, you kind of have to do the other side. Ay, ay, ay. So we'll just do this one, and then we can feed it back in somewhere over here. Oh, we didn't even finish this side. We do need to finish that as well. Actually, it's actually fine like that. Okay, so we need a couple little small things over here still. I'm losing it, right? Maybe I put the menorah over here, the Hanukkah in the center. That'd be fun. You know, like up here. And I forgot I have some wrong Hanukkah stickers too that are really pretty. What else? What does this say? Hot chocolate. We can put that on there. Home is where the snow falls. I'm going to cut that quote so it's like 2 different sections. I like to do that so it doesn't take up as much space, but it also adds to the decoration on the page. So we'll do, oops. Home is where, got some sticker back there from the scissors. Maybe it's on top. Okay, home is where snow falls, and we'll put it by this little snowflake. Okay. So we have a good quote on there, and I think we'll just put some pretty decorations now. But tiny. Okay, so the highlighting was bothering me and the camera battery died. So I just put 2 box stickers and kind of gridded them out. I think next time I can just grid it and then maybe do like a border with washi or something, or just make it grid, but maybe not do the highlighted colors. So those are covered up. And now I have just check boxes, you know, not the best. Like Saturday has a check like here, Sundays. So it's not like perfect, but that's okay. It looks a lot better with the tone of these spreads for now. So we have the main spread with the monthly and the extra planning pages. And I think it turned out really cute actually. So super fun and pretty for both of those. And then this is the weekly part here. And then after this first week, you know, obviously it'll be folded over. So this was the main section. And I do like it. They don't completely match. But it's the same sticker book, so I think it's pretty. Okay, so I did simplify this planner a little from what we set up earlier in this video. And what I ended up doing is I took all this out, erased it, it doesn't look right, and I put this as my Bible planner. So now the Nancy, I need to remove this middle part, and I will be doing the verse over here on this side, and putting a thought or study notes over on this other side. So that's how that's going to work for right now. And then the next week, I'll just sticker it differently so there's more room. And then the kids' homeschool stuff is right here. So there's just like the learning planner here. So it was decorated for more as a main planner, but it's going to be fine. It's still really pretty. So then the second planner, the main planner, I moved this part that was going to be just like an extra page in the Bible planner, and I made this into my wellness planner. So I just did categories on the side here that I'm going to keep track of, and I even put goals at the top. So what I really did is took out all my mini happy planners, but I did add in the Passionate Penny Pincher. I know it's probably going to disturb some of you gals to see it, you know, sideways like that, but this is how the monthly looks. And the reason I did this is because in 2026, I am going to, if I use the mini, use the Passionate Penny Pincher like this. And we'll do this one too, the weekly. And this planner decorates so nicely, but I also want to say the paper is so great for sticker removal and moval. So I know it's kind of hard to see with the lighting. I have my lights taken apart right now, but I just wanted to jump on real quickly and show you just. So this is the neutral Passionate Penny Pincher. That's why it looks kind of plain up here. I might add a couple more stickers, but I just took the stickers off my original pages, which was not fun, and then stuck them on here so I didn't waste these stickers because they're so cute. So I grabbed the stickers that I'd already used in the happy planners, and I have now taken those out. So I know it's like one of those things where I'm switching around, but I did want to give this full trial because in January I do have two planners set up. One is this, and this is the June, because it's a 2026 planner. It's the June planner insert, and I did trim it down a little. So that is one thing. A little on the top, a little on the bottom. I was just more careful about how I trimmed it than before. So this part is a little difficult, but this is what it's going to be like when I'm using it. So I'm going to have the first half of the week, the first 3 days here, and I'm just going to flip it over. So it's not that big of a deal. And if I want to, I can pull the pages out while I'm looking at them or planning in them, but I'm probably not going to do that. This is probably exactly how I'm going to use it. It's just flipping it. So it's kind of like a, what do we call it? Those steno notebooks or a clipboard type of thing where you're writing on one side, and then when you need the other side, you flip over and you write. So I think it's going to work well, honestly. Now, this was one reason why I was really held up about going to the big planner, the large Laurel Denise, is because I wanted this in there, and it does work a lot better in the big Laurel Denise. I'll show you that setup. This is the January example, and I didn't do a great job on this. I did kind of butcher this one. I didn't cut as carefully because this is my first one. But here is the Passionate Penny Pincher in for January. I do have these in for January here. And so it's punched a little unevenly and it's cut a little unevenly, but it just fits in here really nicely where you can see everything across from each other. I do want that to be a factor. And after December, I'll know for sure if I want to go back to the big so that I can keep making that work, or if I'm fine with this like clipboard style planner usage, which I don't know, it might bother me, but I don't really think it will. This is my main planner that I plan in at night, and then I leave this open like this for the morning, so I don't really see it being a problem. I think it's kind of cute and fun, so we'll see how that goes. It's just when it's like this, it'll look funny, but again, I just grab it and put it like that. So I think it'll be fine. We're gonna see though. So we're gonna try this planner out for December, and if I don't love it, I'm just gonna go to the big planner, Laurel Denise, and like I just showed you, and I will use the Passionate Penny Pincher normally in that, which is still cut out and punched. So just want to show you those quick changes. All of the Happy Planners are really actually out of here, except my journal, and it's just because I did want that one little part of private journal. So we'll put this in a different video and show you everything and how everything's set up. Now we have these, which this one is wellness, and I don't know, guys. I don't have a lot of winter sticker books. I'm packing stuff so I'll see, but I don't really have a lot. So I think I'm just going to continue with this book, because everything is super cute. And here's the monthly. I did redate it. It doesn't look great. It's got like a red and pink tone to it, but that's okay. I'm just going to put a couple little cute stickers on here. I've been liking a tree kind of centered. That's pretty. I think I'm going to cover these top priority boxes with some of these that are just a little more of the tone that I want for this week. So let's start with this little, I mean, these are pretty cute. That's a decorative bowl. Teal. Snowflake. And I think we'll end with, yeah, we can do another teal actually. It's a lighter teal. Okay, this is really cute. It has like the skis, the cocoa. Not that you would have cocoa out there with your ski bag, but that's fun. Put that over here because we're kind of going with like a skiing. And that's twisted. Ice skating and skiing theme. Kind of what this is looking like. So for my wellness, I write if, you know, what I actually work out on this page, if I work out. And it's been a big if lately. All of the small stickers are just going to disappear from this book because I need them for every monthly in the minis. And we can do a little cap. Over here, some ski glasses. Here, snowboarding glasses, I mean. I guess it's both. Alright, that is 6 stickers. It's pretty simple, and I honestly think it's fine. If I had like a gazillion snowflakes, I would just load it up with snowflakes. We could do still some cocoa, but we have one there. I think we're okay. There's like a single snow boot on this page. Like, Maybe the other one's somewhere else. All right, so let's do the first week for the wellness. And yeah, I just haven't been doing a ton for my wellness. We are now, what are we on, the 18th? Yes, we're on the 18th of the month. So I think I'm gonna do just a big gallon here. Because I don't really know that I need the space, you know? I mean, I hope I do by then, you know, by this month, but who knows? So she's there. I think we can do, we want to give her a friend maybe? Maybe not as big though. We'll give her a quote. When the snow falls, nature listens. Whatever that means. Whoops. Shoo, 2020 Happy Planner paper. So I have 2023 Happy Planner paper that I'm using right now as my class. It's a classic size dashboard layout. And girls, that paper is ripping with sticker movement. And I know I've talked about it, but you kind of forget because it's been a while. I'm gonna put like a little, this is hot chocolate here. And then maybe we put the cup up here somewhere. You know, spread the stickers out a little. We will give her, it's just like a shopping bag. I don't know, it doesn't make a ton of sense. Maybe she bought a scarf though. So we'll give her that. And then I just want something over here, I think. I'm gonna choose their snow boots or these cute PJs. I choose some cute PJs. All right. I actually think that's okay. So I'm jumping in here very quickly to write a couple things down. So I don't want to get carried away. Well, if all else fails, do a snowflake. So we'll do like a snowflake up here. Actually, maybe down here. I am a snowflake junkie. What is going on? I'm gonna put this little... This is nail polish up there. Yeah, I mean, I do think we're good. I feel like a snowflake should be by the when snow falls. Let's give a pink one over here. I mean, that's pretty cute. Okay. I think that's pretty good. And then, we're not done yet. Boy. Okay, so we have this monthly, and then this is the goals planner. So I think this can be fun to have some stuff. Everything's so small, so do we do a big gal? This is goals. So we have this whole dashboard, so I do think we could put like a gal over here, like a taller gal. This is pretty. This says winter is magical. And I'm gonna put her like in the notes. She takes up some of the piece, but that's okay. And then, do this beautiful tree over here. Okay, so this is Everything is Magic When It Snows. Where do I want to put that? Top. Middle. We'll try the middle. We'll see how well it does. I'm going to have to punch there. Oh, it cuts the house off. That's okay, we'll bring them back in. It's actually kind of cute because it gives me something else to put in here. And I don't think that's straight, so we'll straighten it out. $20 paper. I love you. Okay, and then a teeny tiny house. Where do you want to go? I think you want to go on this side. You can go. Maybe you want to go over here. So a couple more little things, which I keep saying, but are there more little things? That is the question. Or are we running low? We are definitely running low. Do a little pink snow globe. It's actually not that little for this space. And then this is a pretty cute winter hat. And then one thing down here. I think we're just gonna put this little pink ribbon. It doesn't make sense, but little, cute, decorated. And after I use these for the first month, I'm gonna kind of know how much space I have to decorate. For instance, can I put a giant winter tree right in the center of the page? Oh, come on. That is beautiful. Okay, and then let's do some paper stickers over here. This gal says walking in a winter wonderland. And I'm gonna put her on the edge here. Some cocoa. Well, let's move this Sunday up, maybe, because it's a sticker. But yeah, we would be covering this if it was a real planner, not a real planner. If I hadn't redated it anyway, we would be covering that up. And now we're just gonna put Sunday here, which is always an option to do something like that. That's cute. And I might do a little checklist here because I do Sunday through Saturday, and it's a Monday through Sunday. So let's just do some little checklist pieces, and they have these really adorable ones. I think one might take up 2 spots. Yeah. It's okay, that's good. I think we're gonna need some more teal on this page, so we'll grab the teal. Maybe, snowflake and teal? Yeah. I think we'll do that. Snowflake and teal. Okay. That's what we have so far. So I do think something over here. And I don't know, that could be it. That might just do it. The one thing that I have been noticing is that the seasonal sticker books, I mean, everything has been going by so quickly. And like if I save the stickers because I want to use it in the next spread, and then I find a different sticker book and I use that one. And anyway, the point is the stickers aren't getting used up as much, which is crazy. So then I'm gonna have all these stickers in the end that I didn't use because I was saving them for something. That's what I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna do just like a little snack platter down here. Like it's a hot cocoa bar platter. Just pretty cute. And then just some pretty ribbon where it doesn't really make sense under the tree, does it? I don't know if anything makes sense under there. So I think I'm just gonna do a random snowflake. It's like my favorite thing to do when I don't know what else to put somewhere. Just feeling empty where kind of in the here in the middle. Over here. Over here. It's feeling empty in a couple spots, but we could cut the snowflake in half. Let's do that. And we'll just do part under Wednesday and then part over here. Okay, not perfect, but yeah, it's cute enough. I like it. Wrong stickers make it super easy to make it cute, even if you're not like a super great designer. Okay, this is the main planner done. Yay! And set up for December. So the main planner is behind this gorgeous blue decorative divider. Let's look at it real quickly because we're going to put it back in and it's going to be a little split up. So these together here with the weekly here. let's get those in. And this is the Laurel Denise wrap that I call it. And that just means it's wrapping around my whole section of home planners or main planner. So not just home. It used to be just my home planner. And I decided to add in my wellness planner and my goal planner in here. So just kind of everything is in here. This first part is my home cleaning planner. It looks like that, but obviously we have this on the side here. And then inside the planner, we'll put back my wellness planner, which turned out pretty cute. Again, I know they're very simple in a small or in a mini. And then once I know everything that I can put on it, I can start adding more stickers or figure out, you know, what else to do. And then this is the goals planner. And the goals planner is really going to be about everything. Whether it's go visit friends, do some things for my work. So the one thing I have noticed is I use a lot less washi in these minis, but again, I'm still getting used to decorating them. And that's how that one turned out, which is super cute. All right, and then my journaling card is still gorgeous, and there's that. Let's get this paper clipped back on though to my divider here. Okay, so now that is ready to go for December as well. My main planner, which has my cleaning home planner, my wellness planner, and my goal planner. So that is it for this video. We're gonna come back and finish decorating the work planner, the project planner, and my journaling planner as well, and getting those just completely ready so that when December comes around, even if I'm in the middle of the move or whatever, this planner will just be completely set up and ready for me. So I think everything turned out really cute. I'm pretty happy with it. Still new to doing minis, but you know, I'll get more used to it. I still like them. All right, that is it for this video. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamara with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.